The town that vanished overnight. One evening, a town was alive. Families ate dinner. Children played outside. Store owners closed their shops. Everything seemed normal. By sunrise, every resident was gone. Not a single body was found. Not a single vehicle left town. Hundreds of people had simply vanished. And to this day, nobody knows what happened. This is the chilling mystery of Hollow Creek. Nestled deep within a remote valley, Hollow Creek was the kind of town most people would drive past without noticing. Its population was just under 700 residents. The town had a school, a gas station, a diner, a church, and a handful of small businesses. Life moved slowly there. Everyone knew everyone. Nothing extraordinary ever seemed to happen. Until the morning of September 18th, 1987. At approximately 7:30 a.m., a delivery driver arrived carrying supplies for the town's grocery store. As he entered Hollow Creek, something immediately felt wrong. The streets were empty. No children waited for school buses. No cars moved through the roads. No lights glowed inside homes. The town felt abandoned. At first, he assumed a major event was taking place elsewhere, but as he drove deeper into town, the silence became impossible to ignore. The grocery store stood open. The lights were on. The front door was unlocked, but nobody was inside. The delivery driver contacted local authorities. Within hours, state police arrived. What they discovered remains one of the strangest cases in modern history. The entire town appeared frozen in time. Breakfasts sat half-eaten on kitchen tables. Coffee cups remained warm in several homes. Televisions still played static. Cars sat parked in driveways. Wallets, purses, keys, and personal belongings were everywhere, yet every resident had vanished. There were no signs of panic, no evidence of violence, no indication that anyone had left voluntarily. It looked as if hundreds of people had simply disappeared in the middle of their daily routines. Investigators immediately sealed off the area. Search teams combed nearby forests. Helicopters surveyed surrounding mountains. Roadblocks were established across the region. Nothing. Not a single resident was found. Then investigators uncovered the first strange clue. Inside dozens of homes, clocks had stopped at exactly 11:47 p.m. Kitchen clocks, wall clocks, alarm clocks, even several battery-powered watches. Authorities initially dismissed the coincidence, but the pattern appeared too widespread to ignore. Nobody could explain it. Then came the second clue. At the town's sheriff's station, officers found a notebook left open on a desk. The final entry had been written shortly before midnight. It contained only one sentence. "They're standing near the trees again." There was no explanation, no additional notes, just that single line. Investigators searched the forest surrounding Hollow Creek. What they found raised even more questions. Several miles outside town, search teams discovered hundreds of footprints leading toward the woods. The footprints belonged to residents, men, women, children. The tracks appeared to converge on a remote clearing deep within the forest. But once they reached the clearing, they ended abruptly. No return tracks, no continuation, nothing. As if hundreds of people had walked into the clearing and vanished. Forensic teams examined the area extensively. No signs of a sinkhole, no evidence of vehicles, no signs of mass burial, no clues. The mystery deepened further when investigators entered the town school. Classrooms appeared normal. Books remained on desks. Homework assignments sat unfinished. But in one classroom, officers found something unusual. Nearly every student had drawn the same image, a circle hovering above a forest. Teachers could not explain it. Parents had never reported unusual behavior, yet dozens of identical drawings appeared throughout the school. No one knew why. Months passed, then years. The case attracted national attention. Experts proposed countless theories. Some suggested a secret evacuation. Others believed a mass kidnapping had occurred. A few speculated about cult activity, but every theory faced the same problem. No evidence, no bodies, no suspects, no answers. Then came the strangest discovery of all. In 1994, 7 years after the disappearance, maintenance workers entered the abandoned church at the center of town. Hidden beneath loose floorboards, they found a sealed metal box. Inside was a cassette tape. Investigators immediately analyzed the recording. The tape lasted just under 3 minutes. Most of it contained static, but near the end, faint voices could be heard. Dozens of voices, possibly hundreds, all speaking at once. Then a single clear sentence emerged. "We shouldn't have followed them." The recording ended abruptly.